welcome back to Video Body Mind and Soul channel. So today what are we making? We're actually making this red kidney beans, mushrooms, carrot and spinach curry. This is a curry that I usually make when I go away on holidays because it's quick, it's easy and it's incredibly tasty. So let's get started. But before we start, I want to remind you to subscribe to my channel and also follow me on Instagram at Video Body Mind and Soul channel for more health and wellness tips. I would also like to remind you that I have a website called www.feedyourbodyminandsoul.org where all my recipes can be found in one place. That's it. Let's get started. Start by chopping one large onion into chunks. I'm going to use the food processor today to make the entire process really quick. You can also just use your knife and roughly chop the onions. Remember, all of this is going to get mixed into a curry, so it doesn't matter how they look. Oh my god, these onions are quite strong. Remove them to a small bowl. When I cook, I do prepping and cooking simultaneously to save time, but when you make a video, it's important that each step is shown separately. I have 4 large tomatoes which I'm cutting into large chunks. These are nice and juicy wine tomatoes. You can also use any variety. Again, process them in the food processor and you want to get almost a puree-like consistency. So remove the processed tomatoes to another bowl. I have roughly 1.5 cups or about 400 grams by weight. I have 3 large carrots. You can add more or less as you wish. Cut them into chunks and throw them into the food processor. As you know, I don't peel my carrots, I just wash them thoroughly. The reason being, as you all know, the highest concentration of the good plant chemicals, that is the phytonutrients, are found in the skin of the vegetables. We're just going to roughly chop this carrot into small bits, and this is what you end up with. Lovely, beautiful, chopped, orangey carrots. Now chop 250 grams of white mushrooms into bite-sized pieces. You can of course use any variety, but I feel the white mushrooms retain their shape very well in this curry. Please don't discard the stems of the mushrooms. Actually, I have to tell you 2 things. 1, my rice is cooking in the microwave while we are doing this. And 2, there is a magic ingredient in this curry that makes this curry taste absolutely wonderful. If you want to know what this is, you have to watch it right to the end. Do remember to thoroughly wash all your veggies before cutting to remove all the pesticide residues or any insects. I'm sure you're all familiar with this. I have 250 grams of washed fresh spinach. I also have a tablespoon of garlic paste from 4 cloves of garlic and 1 tablespoon of ginger paste or mince from half an inch of ginger. Slit 2 green chilies lengthwise. You can skip the chilies if you don't want your curry to be too spicy. I'm going to be using red kidney beans which are canned for convenience, and also there's a reason you have to watch the video till the end if you want to know what it is. I've got a can of coconut milk. You can also use fresh homemade coconut milk, or you can completely skip it and use water for the same quantity. I also have chopped tomatoes and tomato juice. This is about 400 grams. If you don't want to prepare your tomatoes and wants to save some time, then this is a good option too. I have a pan on high heat with 2 teaspoons of oil. Once the oil is warm, add half a cinnamon stick, 2 bay leaves, followed by half a teaspoon of cumin seeds. Let the cumin seeds sizzle, then add the chopped onions and saute for about 30 seconds. Add 1 tablespoon of garlic paste, followed by a tablespoon of ginger paste, and saute for another 30 seconds. Add in 1 teaspoon salt, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1 teaspoon chili powder, you can also skip it, 1 teaspoon paprika, 2 heaped teaspoons of coriander powder, and 1 teaspoon of cumin powder. Give a mix and take care not to let the spices burn. You can actually add a little bit of water to deglaze the pan if needed. Add in the chopped tomatoes and then mix everything thoroughly. Cover and cook for about 2 to 3 minutes. Once the 3 minutes is up, open the lid, add in the mushrooms and mix well. Mushrooms will release more water, so cover and cook for another 2 minutes. Open the lid and then add the 2 cans of thoroughly rinsed kidney beans, followed by the finely chopped carrots. Give everything a mix. Add in a can of coconut milk, which is roughly 400 ml. You can also use homemade coconut milk. Add in about 400 ml of water, which is roughly the same amount as the coconut milk. Then add the 2 slit green chilies. Let the curry cook for about 5 minutes for all the flavors to mix well and to be absorbed by the vegetables. Once the 5 minutes is up, add 1 tablespoon of garam masala followed by 1 tablespoon of chaat powder. This can be found in Indian stores. This is our magic ingredient that makes this curry taste incredible. Give a good mix and give about a minute for it to mix well. Now add in the spinach leaves, about 250 grams. I find fresh works better than frozen in this case. Cover and cook for 3 minutes to wilt the spinach and you'll get a beautiful curry. Our beautiful curry is now ready. Squeeze in some lime juice before serving. Plating up, my favorite part. As you all know, I'm all about balanced meals in an aesthetically pleasing and incredibly tasting way. So here I filled my bowl with quarter part rice and 3/4 part our beautiful wholesome red kidney beans, mushroom, spinach and carrot curry. This is a wholesome curry. It has one green and one orange vegetable so that we get all the nutrients we require in one meal in one bowl. Again, there are good sources of iron and calcium here. I love garnishing it with some herbs like coriander to further increase its nutritive value, and also some black sesame seeds which are rich in calcium, and serve it with some lemon slices. Enjoy! So I really hope you enjoy making this recipe. If you do, let me know in the comments below or tag me on Instagram at Feed Your Body, Mind and Soul channel. I would really appreciate that, and remember to share with your friends and family. In our pro tip today, we're going to be talking about beans and bloating. Whenever I tell my patients to eat lentils and beans, they come back and tell me, Doctor, I'm feeling really bloated. The reason for this is because of the presence of certain compounds called oligosaccharides and phytates in these lentils and beans. If you have noticed today, I've actually used canned beans instead of cooking them from raw. This is because canned beans tend to contain low levels of these oligosaccharides compared to when we cook at home due to the high pressure industrial cooking. The same is true when you use a pressure cooker, although you don't reach such high pressures that they do in industries. If these kind of tips are interesting for you, there is an article on tips to reduce bloating on my website feedyourbodymindsandsoul.org. Do check it out. I'll leave the link in the description box below. That's it from me today. This is Vishwa signing off for Feed Your Body, Mind and Soul. Stay happy, stay healthy. Bye.